Is this on? I can never tell when the actual thing starts. Because it starts. Well, okay, somebody just said hello on the screen, so that's got to be working. Okay, it's been tweeted out. Um, all right, it's been tweeted out. What more can I do? What more can I possibly do to promote this shit? All right, hello everybody. Welcome to a new episode of FutureProbe. Today, I'm gonna level. I'm gonna be on the level with you, 100%. I'm gonna keep it 100. I am so beat. I am so whittled down by the past couple weeks. Okay, I left San Diego Comic-Con early. Okay, today because I was up at 5 today, and I sped right down to the convention. I was there, a lot of the day, whatever, and just between that and the events of the previous weeks, doing a bunch of stuff after Anime Expo and then Anime Expo and then this and all of this. Yeah, it's just been a long few weeks. So I came home today. I thought, well, today was kind of like my half day. And I came back, and man, I sat down and I just passed out until now. And I'm still not sure if I'm awake now. Do you know what I mean? So if I say some dumb shit, I apologize, because I'm not cognizant completely. So my God, it's like I gave myself just like a moment to relax. I gave myself an inch and I took a mile. I just passed out. I was done. So tonight's stream is just going to be I'm pretty much asleep, and I'm going to just recount what's been happening and talk about just chill shit. Not trill shit, which is true and real in one word. We're not even talking about that, so don't even think about it. Chill, just we're laying down, we're keeping it cool, We're just gonna like relax for a while. Cause I was asleep. I was asleep probably until 5 minutes before this started. And I will be asleep 5 minutes after it ends. So this is that part in the movie Hook where Tinkerbell visits Peter Pan for the last time, and she goes, that place between asleep and awake? That's where I'll always be. I'll be waiting for you. That's where we're at right now. That's where this stream is. This is the Twilight stream. Twilight Zone. Copyright that. That's a good term. Okay. And of course I'll answer anything in the chat. I've got the chat here. So I'll answer whatever, but I figured while I'm here, I didn't even move anything, or I really like came in and just plopped down. And so I've got all this exclusive shit, Comic-Con exclusive shit. Wait, sick. Somebody's saying I'm sick too. I am not sick. I am not sick. I'm fit as a fiddle, okay? However, I'm very tired. That's what it is. Sean was sick. He's good now, but he was actually sick. I'm not sick. I'm feeling good. I forgot I had these NES Joy-Cons. This has been like over here on my end table for like I don't know how long. Was I playing this in bed or something? Why was that there? Okay. Are those Joy-Cons good? Yeah, I thought this for the NES games they release on the Nintendo thing. I think these are amazing. I would prefer to use those for everything. I just don't know why it's there. When was I playing it in here? I don't know. I normally don't play games in bed. Okay. All right. Yeah. What did I get? Okay. Oh, check this out. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay. Look at this. Okay, so first, you know what? One of the coolest exclusives that I got I don't have here. One of the coolest things that I got was they did like a collection of anytime they do something from the 1989 Turtles movie. I have to get it. I'm not that big of a Ninja Turtles guy anymore, but when it's from that movie, I have to get it. And they did a set of Shredder when he kidnapped Splinter, and anyway, it was like a set of all the figures from that scene. It was cool, but it's not here. I brought it to the office. This was an exclusive little baby Goku, and it's exclusive because he's in his little blue gi. And I saw a lot of people say, "Oh, isn't that from GT? Oh, isn't that Goku from GT? Isn't that what that is?" No, it's not. No, shut up. It's look on there. That's the original Dragon Ball logo. That's not GT. He wears a blue gi in like the first dozen episodes. So you just revealed your ignorance. So don't say that to me. So I got that. All of Tamashii Nation's exclusives were behind some like digital ticketing system this year, which I couldn't even qualify for because I'm not a regular attendee. I'm an exhibitor, so I was pissed. But they opened up the sales like at the end of the day. They just opened them up. So my brother walked up and got all this stuff for me. Okay. Ultimate Son Gohan. I'm a big fan of when Gohan got Ultimate. Great description, but when he's in Goku, like he starts to wear his dad's clothes kind of thing, like passes it down, pass the torch kind of thing. I thought that was dope. And I do have one just like this. However, for the conventions, they did they gave him like I don't know if you could see it, like a pearlescent, like Super Saiyan hair, like glistening golden hair. And which I don't even think, like, he went Super Saiyan, I think, in the Frieza movie, and I don't think that's even, like, canonically correct. Like, didn't they prove that was a mistake? Like, Toriyama forgot that he wasn't supposed to go Super Saiyan anymore. It's a whole thing. I'm not even going to get into it, but anyway, I got that. Okay. Oh, no, this is dope. Let's show some stuff over here. I don't want to see, by the way, Dragon Ball Super hate in the chat. If you're a Dragon Ball Super hater, we're going to have Twitch put your account in lockdown. We're just going to... Okay, what else do I have? All right. Okay, this is something I was really... Get this shit out of my face. Okay, this was something I was really excited about. Mondo... I got some good stuff today, guys. Okay. Mondo got... You can't even fit this in a damn lens. They got an exclusive Who Framed Roger Rabbit vinyl record. Could you even see that? I can't. I don't know. But what's cool about this, I haven't opened it yet, but the vinyl record is dip. Like it's translucent green gel or some shit. Like it actually looks like it's made of the dip. But anyway, this is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I had to get the soundtrack. Now, when they do these limited vinyl kind of releases, I find that I'm more eager to get them when they're a movie soundtrack versus a game soundtrack. Even though I love game soundtracks. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. Like some game soundtracks, I'm fine just having I can listen to on my iPhone or whatever. But vinyl, I don't know. It's like I'm not as eager for game soundtracks on vinyl for some reason. Yeah, movie soundtracks are kind of part of the story. Yeah, but they're kind of part of a game story too, aren't they? I don't know why I have that distinction. Or maybe video games in my mind, they're all digital. Yeah, games are inherently digital. That's right. Somebody in the chat just said that. Micah. Yeah, I think you might be onto that. But I made an exception. I wasn't going to get this, but I saw it in person. I got a couple... Garrett was getting one, and when I saw it, I was like, oh, I gotta have this. They did just for Comic-Con. I guess Mondo later this year is going to put out a Metal Gear vinyl soundtrack, but they did one at Comic-Con that's all Cyborg Ninja themed. Like I think the standard one is going to have like Snake on it or something, but the Comic-Con one, I just thought in person that looked so cool. It's got like a metallic, like the eye on it is actually like reflective. And again, it's not open, but the vinyl, it's like orange and blue. It's like it's made from his material. I wasn't planning to get that, but when I walked up and saw it, I was just like, I can't resist that. That's too dope. Okay, what was everybody in the chat saying? It's only 7 p.m. I know, dude. I've been in my bed since like 3 o'clock. Oh. Okay. Yeah. A lot of people saying, it's very early. I know. But it's been a long couple of weeks for me. And like I said, I was up at 5 a.m. going. So tomorrow plans. My plans tomorrow. I'm going to get some sleep tonight. And I'll be up again probably like 5 tomorrow. I get to the convention real early. And I look around before it's open, and I get shit together. Tomorrow's going to be a long day because today I left halfway through. We kind of take shifts at Comic-Con. So Derek came in to take my spot today. But tomorrow I'm staying the entire day because we have our panel at night. So I'm coming in at like 5 in the morning or however early. And I'm staying, our panel's at 7:30 at night. So I'm just staying all the way through. It'll be kind of a long day. But then Saturday is a day where I can like dip out early again and chill. Sunday I'll be there all day. So that's the schedule. Doesn't matter. This is not very interesting. Is Comic-Con held this year? No, it's actually been run very well. I think they have done a really good job organizing Comic-Con and making it work. Where what helped a lot is they chipped the badges. Like no one can counterfeit a badge. No one can just, swap badges or sneak people in. They're chipped, and that actually helped a lot. And also, you can't get anywhere near the convention center now without the badge. Like police check for it like way before you even get to the building. So the whole area around that part of San Diego is really nice now because it's only people with those badges. And that helped a lot. There aren't like crazy church people screaming outside the doors and sorry, to those guys, but if you're standing with a megaphone saying you're going to hell on a sign, you're a crazy church person. I have no sympathy. Are you a fan of Stranger Things? I like the first one, the first season. Even that, I kind of felt like it didn't need to be 8 episodes. It could have been like 4. But I dug it. I didn't really want to see the other ones. I don't really care, I don't think. But some of the things from the new one look kind of cute. I don't know. I'm really happy it exists because it's been getting all this stuff back into stores. Like new Coke. I have new Coke in my fridge because of Stranger Things. Oh, I wish I could reach it. Damn, I just got a new shirt. Weird Al just released some of his like old shirt designs because they're in Stranger Things season 3. So I got like an old Weird Al shirt. Oh, I wish I could get it. There's no way I'm getting out of bed right now. Couldn't pay me. Okay. Did I see the new Star Wars Black Series figures? I don't know which ones you're referring to. There were some Comic-Con exclusive ones. And I have a middleman. I have a man on the inside that got me some of that stuff, I think, but I haven't seen anything beyond that. Thoughts on the trailers that came out today? Thoughts on the don't care about Top Gun. Jay and Silent Bob reboot could be real dumb. but they got everyone, and I think I gotta check that out. I didn't really like Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, to be honest, but it was cool, like, having everyone in it, and they got it here too. So I think I gotta check it out. What else? What else came out? Oh, they showed a trailer for the new season of the whichever Power Rangers series is on Nickelodeon, Beast Morphers, which I don't care about, not my thing, but they're going to have like a team up arc or something, and they showed Jason, the original Red Ranger, is back in it. I'll have to check that out. Oh, they got me. I will watch that. Yeah, the new Top Gun is not for me. I don't think the old Top Gun aged very well, to be honest. Cats. I saw the Cats trailer. Man, great music. Why does the movie look like that? That it looked like a Tim and Eric sketch, but anyway. Favorite day of Comic-Con usually? Favorite day. Usually Thursday, the first day. It's fun kind of seeing the big rush, and then I usually on the Thursday of Comic-Con I don't have to stay the whole time, and so it's kind of nice being able to go out and experience the stuff outside, But I also like Fridays because that's usually when our panel is, and the panels are fun. Okay. No, we didn't get. I haven't gotten any "You Look Tired" or "You Look Sad" at Comic-Con or Anime Expo. I did get. What did I get? It wasn't "You Look Tired." It was. Everything okay? You all right? I think something like that. God, I'm having like insane hiccups all of a sudden. But yeah. Okay. I'll get back to the chat in a second. I have more exclusives here. I just realized. Okay. Let's look. Okay, so I got in this bag. I've got maybe the best Comic-Con exclusive ever. Bar none. I got it. And so everyone watching this, get this shit out of my face. Everyone watching this is going to be so jealous in about 2 seconds. So just wait, hold your horses, and get ready. Because you're going to be blown away. Okay. First of all, oh no, where's my badge? Oh, that's okay. I have another one here. I actually got a couple of these because I thought they were so cool. I went to the ABC booth. Okay, let's. First of all, the ABC booth, like the network, don't really understand why they have a booth at Comic-Con. I have to be honest here. Comic-Con went through a wave of. I'll kind of, just briefly, I'll touch on this. Comic-Con was all about comics. Then it was about, movies, comics, movies on comics. And then it got bigger, and it seems like it kind of took the mantle for like sci-fi and, stuff within the zeitgeist, stuff within like the nerd zeitgeist. You know what I mean? And then Comic-Con got really, really big, and it's like all the studios just went, Comic-Con's huge, just dump everything there. And for a while in the early 2000s, like 2005 to whenever, 11 or I don't know, they were just like having panels for like, Lionsgate is going to put out some romantic comedy. Oh, Dane Cook is in a new romantic comedy. And it's like, why is this at Comic-Con? Like, this does not belong here. Like, Fox is here. They're going to show their new series with Reese Witherspoon. Why the fuck is this at Comic-Con? Like, what is this? Why? You know what I mean? And I think after all these years, companies finally got the memo. Okay, don't show anything there if it's not in the nerd zeitgeist. Do you know what I mean? If it's not sci-fi or comics or whatever, there's no point showing it there. You know what I mean? It's just that crowd was not going to care. I remember for years, there were ads. Showtime would run ads for Nurse Jackie, and it's like, why is this this isn't a fucking comic or a What is, why? Oh, look, it's Nurse Jackie. She's popping pills. Shut up. Who cares? Who cares? Anyway, so finally, after years, they realized no one cares. At that show. ABC did not get the memo. And what's kind of sad to me is ABC had a great thing for a while with Lost, and then they had, and they had other shows around it. They had like Invasion, and they had Flash Forward or whatever that show was. It seemed like they were trying at sci-fi and kind of, whatever for a while. And I guess what do they have now? They have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Isn't that ABC? So I guess that's kind of a show within the zeitgeist. I've said zeitgeist 1,000 times. So maybe they have that. Okay, and, people in the chat are talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They like it. That's good. But that's kind of it. Like, and that's not really even at their booth that much. It's at Marvel's booth. ABC's booth is like, check it out, the Goldbergs. Yeah. It's like they didn't get the memo. Like, and so the reason I'm bringing this up is like, look at the bag. Emergence. Look, it's like a sad cop. Look, this woman and this child. Oh no, the child lost her parents. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, now what's on the other side of the bag? Stumptown. Oh, this woman, she's in Stumptown. Oh no, what are we gonna do down here in Stumptown? Who knows? Oh no, someone just got robbed in Stumptown. Like, nobody at Comic-Con cares about this. Like, they're going like, okay, where's the new Star Wars? Where's Endgame 2? Okay, they don't care. Oh no, there's no grocery store in Stumptown. What is she gonna do? This girl's all alone in Stumptown. Nobody cares. Emergence. Oh no, I hope the little girl's parents emerge. Because if they don't do an emergence soon, the girl's gonna go to bed hungry. Fuck! Cares? Okay. So they didn't get the memo. But, and by the way, Stumptown, isn't that like one of the gazettes that they name on the wall of Five Guys Burgers and Fries? This is the best burger I've ever had. Stumptown Gazette. I don't know. Maybe I made that up. Okay. But the one cool thing, well, a couple cool things, but the reason why I went to the ABC booth is they were selling these Oceanic Airlines lanyards. Straight out of Lost. And I love this because they don't say Lost on them. Nowhere on the product does it say Lost. Well, it does on the tag that you rip off. But otherwise, it's Oceanic Airlines from the show. I love that. It comes with a little employee ID, but I put my Comic-Con badge on it. I was so stoked. So stoked with that. I thought they did a really good job. However, while I was in the booth, I realized the greatest Comic-Con exclusive of all. This was a Comic-Con exclusive shirt that they were selling there. And I was like, why is that here? And I need that. Here it is. The greatest Comic-Con exclusive. What? The ABC official Comic-Con exclusive home improvement shirt. So anyway. So you're not topping that. You're not topping that. Number one exclusive. No ifs, ands, or buts. Only more powder. Okay, oh wait, I got another thing. Sorry. Shit, get this out of here. Fuck. Okay. How's the drive to San Diego Comic-Con for you guys? Yeah, it's like, it's in our hometown. It's the reason we've been doing it all these years so effortlessly. I mean, not effortlessly. Doing any con is kind of hard, but for us, it's a hometown show, and that's why we're all there. And it takes us like 15 minutes to get there. I was the first to buy from Shout Factory. This isn't even out yet on the streets. This isn't even out. You can't get this unless you went to Comic-Con, but I went there the moment it opened, and I was the first person to buy Turbo, a Power Rangers movie on Blu-ray. This shitty, low budget. This is the second Power Rangers movie, and they gave up and just put them back in spandex. The first movie, they had all this expensive like armor. And this one, they just went, nah, fuck it. And they're in spandex. I think this is actually kind of a boring movie, but I got an affinity for it. It was still like Power Rangers on the big screen, so that was kind of cool. And this was the infamous movie where they made this kid the Blue Ranger, Justin. And so I bought the Blu-ray, and they were like, wow, you're the first one. So here, and they gave me, I'm not going to undo it, but they gave me the movie poster for the movie. Bam. And I said, thank you so much. And they said, we're not done. We're not done. And they gave me this little postcard and a wristband. And they said, come back here Saturday. And the guy who played Justin, the kid Blue Ranger, is going to be hanging out. And now you're in to, like, you're in for a meet and greet. Oh, man. They were like, yeah, you can hang with Justin. So should I do it? Saturday was going to be my day, like kind of my day off. I mean, I'll be at the con in the morning, but then I was just going to split. But I think I have to do it, right? Okay, well. All right, me and Justin. All right, I'm going to do it. Justin, the Blue Ranger. We're going to have a rendezvous on Saturday. Because the chat it's pretty much resoundingly saying yes, so I got to do it. Is the 3-hour version of Turbo on that Blu-ray? No. From what I understand, they can't get... I guess there was a bunch of, like, torched, deleted scenes from this thing that no one could ever find, and, didn't somebody find out recently that, like, the negatives for that stuff were destroyed? Like, there's no chance. I thought I heard that, but anyway, I got the Blu-ray. You don't. Don't be jealous. I got the Home Improvement shirt. Don't be jealous. I think that's all I got here for now. Make Kevin watch Revenge of the Sith. I'm definitely going to do that. We seriously have not had a free day or night, whatever, to do it. I'm sure after Comic-Con we can. Maybe Tuesday night we might be able to, but Wednesday we're going to try to do a new Creepy Old Crypt. And yeah, we're still working that out. So hopefully I'll actually like get out and go somewhere. That'll be nice. Did I watch the Child's Play remake? No, I did not. Any Ava stuff at Comic-Con? I'm going tomorrow. No, there's no Ava there. Anime Expo was your in. You should have gone to that if you wanted Ava. Do you have any updates on the book? No, we pretty much wrote everything. I think there's some stuff I have to go back and kind of fill in, but otherwise somebody's editing it. Go see Lion King tonight. I am not going to go see The Lion King. No desire. Already saw it in the 90s. I'm good. Have I checked out Friday the 13th yet? What, the original movie? Patreon package update. Yes, there is a the Christopher Demon themed Patreon package is about to go out. I think there was a delay with like one thing. There always is. Because there's a bunch of parts to each Patreon package, and something is always the weak link, and I hate that. It should have been shipped out forever ago. Did I pick up that awful Joker Game of Thrones shirt? No, I took a picture of a shirt at Anime Expo that had Heath Ledger's Joker on like the Lincoln Memorial like throne or whatever, and it said, "I'll be your next president." No, I didn't get that. Are the Trouble Finds Me shirts shipping soon? They're in production still, but they should be done soon because they're pretty simple. The VHS was your favorite Patreon item. I think it was mine too. But I didn't really get a lot of feedback on it. So I don't know how many people were actually able to watch it. You know what I mean? I was really proud that we got a VHS made. That's one of my favorite things ever. But I just am kind of like... I just don't know how many people actually watched it. I didn't really hear from a lot of people. OMG, I can't wait for Fire Emblem. Is there a new Fire Emblem? I don't know what that's referring to. 3 Houses on Switch. Did you guys hear about this new Switch model that's coming out? Like, they're just gonna kind of gradually roll out this version, like Switches going forward will have this like improved battery and stuff like that. I use my Switch so much it feels like I should just, like, I don't really want to buy a new Switch, but I feel like I get so much use out of it that I should just swap this out. They gave it a real D-pad. No, they didn't give it a real D-pad, right? I think they're doing that for the Switch Lite. But there's like just an updated regular Switch. And some people are thinking that it's updated maybe just to remove the homebrew aspect or chip that out or something. I don't know. Thank you for the thank you, Kodogiyasu. Yeah, because there's rumors of a Switch Pro, right? So maybe I'll just wait on that. Or wait for that. Japan hates getting hacked. You're right. They need a better solution for save transfers. Are the save transfers not working? Because mine seem to be working, but I don't know. Did I ever learn how to pronounce code? Oh man, Code Geass? Is it Code Geass? I asked so many people at that convention. I was like, "How do you say it?" And they're like, "Gay ass, gay ass." And I said, "Okay, here's Code Gay ass." And everyone fucking laughed at me, and I'll never do that again. I'll never go on stage again. I'm reliving the trauma right now. Not to kill the room or anything, but you guys hear about this stuff with the anime studio, right? All the stuff that happened with Kyoto Animation. Is that actually how you say it? I've seen it worded so many ways, but that really breaks my heart. That really hurts to see that. And what hurts the most is I feel like every few minutes I see somebody on Twitter like, does anyone know if this animator is okay? Or there's this one director that I really like, and is he all right? And every time somebody posts something like that, the response is, I don't think they made it. Like yeah, it's too much. Yeah, the Lucky Star director is missing. I can't believe that. That's really terrible. Why would some lunatic attack an animation studio? Such a strange target. You know, there are some completely inexplicable things. I remember when I was over in Japan, everyone told me how this is what I thought of with this happening, and it, you know, not that it's comparable, but I remember when I was over in Japan, I saw some people there that live there, and they were like, "Oh, it's so safe here, and there aren't a bunch of crazies like there are in America, and you know, everything's, you know, don't worry, you have to, you know, you don't have to worry when you're here," and stuff like that. And then I remember being in a train station, and a guy was just assaulting a poster of a pop singer or a pop star. I filmed this. It's on my personal channel. I mean, probably a decade ago, but God, has my personal channel been around that long? Oh my God, that just hit me. But anyway, yeah, and there's a guy like fake punching this idol's poster. And I stopped filming, but I if I remember correctly, he got more aggressive, and he was like really taking out rage on this thing. And I remember somebody telling me like, these guys, like, I've never seen anything like this until you came, until you showed up. The guys in the station are normally really cool. I've never seen anything like that. And it, you know, not that that's any kind of great story, but it just goes to show you, like, people are affected by strange things. People have baggage you cannot begin to understand. Well, it sounds like I'm trying to like sympathize with the guy who did this. Believe me, I'm not. I'm just saying there's some crazy people out there, and good luck trying to understand some of their actions. But you know, there's danger around every corner. You can't live life like that. You got to be worried or upset 24/7. But you also just got to know. You know. Have I seen The Rocketeer? I love The Rocketeer. I'm not getting up. There's no way I'm getting up. But I have an art print. Speaking of The Rocketeer, I have an art print right behind the shelf back here. There's an art print. I think Kevin got it for me for Christmas or something. But it's a print of The Rocketeer. And then in my little office area back here, I have a strip of like a film print of The Rocketeer of Jennifer Connelly when she's eating at the the South Seas Club, the Blue Sea Club, the Seven Seas Club. I forgot the name of it, but there's several Rocketeer pieces back here. And at the office, I have a figure. I love The Rocketeer. I love that movie, and Jennifer Connelly's so cute in that movie too. Why are we dancing around it? Let's just get that out of the way. Okay, Greg's Vice references Flight of the Navigator, and people look at him like he's insane. I loved Flight of the Navigator. My God, one of my favorite movies growing up was Flight of the Navigator. And I think one of the most sorrowful things is if you go to Disney World and you're on the People Mover, you go by a thing called, what is it called? Like Spaceship Cool, or what is it called? There's like a cooling station or Coke station. I don't know what it is, but there's Flight of Food. Is that what it's called? Well, anyway, there's a spaceship on the top of it, and you go by it, and it is the Flight of the Navigator ship, and they just painted it and jammed it on top of this tower. And it's really sad because to me that ship meant so much, that movie meant so much, and that thing is just disguised as a Coke display in Disney World. It's kind of crazy. When I found that out, that like rattled me. I could not believe that. I saw the second Incredibles. Man, what a letdown compared to the original. It wasn't bad, of course, but nowhere near the perfection of the first one. I thought the second one was so boring. I just thought it was, that and Finding Dory, I thought were just lesser versions of the original. And I just don't like them very much. I mean, they're not bad, but I just don't like them. And I'm not saying like the Cars movies are like are mind blowers necessarily, but at least those were all different. And I always respect that. You know what I mean? I thought Cars 3 was actually a pretty damn good movie. I like the original one the most, if we're talking about those. But I appreciate that those were different. And Toy Story 4 wasn't, kind of the more time goes on, the more I resent it a little bit. I don't really care for it. But at least that movie, too, broke the formula. You know what I mean? Like, at least that it wasn't trying to be the other ones. I do respect that, too. I was disappointed in Toy Story 4 for sure. I don't think it needed to exist. They didn't need to make it. But, again, at least it was out of the formula. Anyway. Did I see the trailer for the new season of The Toys That Made Us? No. I love The Toys That Made Us. I thought they did a great job with that, and I really enjoyed that show. But this is like the second Comic-Con where they've talked about the third season of it. And when is the third season? I feel like we've been waiting like 18 years for that to come out. Like, what is happening? There's a Power Rangers episode, but like from what I understand, these episodes have been done forever. So where are they? Just put them out. Yeah, I feel like I've been hearing about it for so long, I'm losing interest. But then they also announced, I guess they're doing a series called The Movies That Made Us, and that's coming this holiday season. It's about movies that were kind of I don't know, movies from like the 80s and 90s that were affecting or something. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that Onward movie. Yeah, Onward, I don't really know. I don't really know what to think about that too. Um, I'm more excited about what's the other Pixar movie they announced? It's called like Soul or something. It's about souls. I'm sure I'll be there. Um, let me see. Um, what's that movie? I've had people tell me what is that movie? There's a movie with a dog, and there's like they're racing cars or something. What was that? What was that movie? Like that's about to come out. It's like a dog, the race against life or life race of life or dog racer of life or the art of racing in the rain. Is that the name of the movie? Is that really the name of it? I didn't know that. But anyway, it's got like a dog in it, but I've heard people say that like that book was incredible. Like it's based on a book and people were telling me, "Oh, Rocco, oh the book. It would be your favorite book." I was like, "What?" So is that true? Do you guys know about that? It's a movie narrated by a dog. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. What do you guys think? Is that going to be any good? Ow. Did I get any good mileage out of the Stuber meme that I kickstarted? Hey, I mentioned Stuber a few times and then everyone else ran with it. So if you're tired of hearing about Stuber, that ain't me. I planted the seed. I ain't responsible for the tree. You know what I mean? The tree falls on your house. That's you shouldn't have built a house there. Okay. JoJo update. I just finished. Jonathan Joestar just died. Oh, sorry. Am I spoiling it for people? I watched like the ninth one, and now I'm on the 10th one, and it's a new arc. It's New York's JoJo. Uh, that's where I'm at now. I love it. I've loved all of it. Like people keep telling me, "Oh, just wait. Oh, it gets better. Be patient. Be patient." I love it. It's so ridiculous. I love it. I don't need to wait, but I'm glad to hear that it gets better. What did I think of the Coke bottle scene? I don't think I've seen a Coke bottle scene. So I don't even know what you're talking about. Now I'm going to be waiting for a Coke. Okay, now JoJo Siwa update. Is that how you say it? Siwa? JoJo Siwa? Siwa? What's Siwa? Is it Siwa? Well, anyway, JoJo Siwa. I think I already said this on stuff before, but I rode Pirates of the Caribbean with her. I did not know who she was prior, and I was on a boat, and she was there with plaids. At Disneyland, the people who guard celebrities are in like plaid uniforms, and they were around this blonde girl in this boat. And then when we got off the boat, all these people were taking a million pictures. For a second, I thought, are they taking pictures of me? Like, what happened? Did they, I guess the Cell Saga skit really hit it big, okay, but no, it was her. And I was like, who is this? And I looked and she had her face on her backpack. Her own face was on her backpack. I was like, what? And people were going, that's JoJo, it's JoJo. I was like, okay. Um, who's the most famous person I've seen at Disney? One time I got put into. I was on. Where was somebody who worked at Disney cut me onto the Autopia, And they had me come in through the exit, and someone just did the same thing for Penelope Cruz. So I was in there with Penelope Cruz. I just saw Kobe at Galaxy's Edge the last time I was there. I'm trying to remember all the celebrities I've seen there. I've seen a lot. I see Holly Madison there all the time. I got caught. There was a really slow day at Disneyland, and the only two people getting coffee on Main Street were me and Joe Rogan. That was cool. And then I was getting on Small World, and I got hassled by the Kardashian security because the Caitlyn. No, it wasn't Caitlyn Jenner. Who was there? The rest of the Kardashian family. They were all getting on the boat for Small World. Go on Joe's podcast? Okay. Kris Jenner, is that their name? I don't really know their names. I don't know anything about the Kardashians. I really don't. Didn't I meet Joe Rogan in a gym? No. Maybe I said I did, but it wasn't true. Running a gym? Who is someone you knew but no one else do? What question is that? Someone I knew but no one else do? Is that a riddle? Didn't I meet Mitt Romney? Yeah, he was at a gas station by our old studio. I went to get gas, and he was gassing up his SUV because we were not far from an airport, and I think that he lands his plane there. No, he was there. Mitt Romney was there. Okay, I'm not bullshitting on you right now. Any backstory to the Papa Can You Hear Me stage performance that's on Mega 64 TV sometimes? Yeah, there was when I was in college, I took a stage directing class, and we had to direct other people, like, have them do stuff, act out. I think one of the assignments was have them like perform something for a song, or interpretive, do an interpretive stage thing for a song, or, whatever. And there was an older guy in the classroom who, the poor guy had no one to help him. And he said, like, do you think I have a song called Papa Can You Hear Me? And it reminds me of my father. It's a song where I'm trying to remember my father, and I want somebody to like act it out, but I just don't have anybody to do it. And I said, I'll do it, man. Don't worry about it. And he never gave me anything. He never gave me the song or anything. And the day came. This is the sweetest guy, the nicest guy. And the day came, and I'm like, I'm not doing this, am I? And he's like, yeah, I need you to. I'm just going to play the song, and you just do whatever comes to mind. It was like, oh, okay, you're going to get an F, dude. He's like, do whatever comes to mind. Okay, so I tried to do like a sad scene where I'm missing my father, because that's what he said to do. Just act, you're really missing your father. You're really missing your father. So I sit at this table, and it's like I think I had a loaf of bread left over from something backstage, so I just brought out a loaf of bread, and it's like I couldn't even make a sandwich for myself. I was too sad. And so then I hear the song wrapping up, and then I couldn't think of anything else, so I just go hang myself. Like, I can't go on, so I just, like, there was a cable on stage. I just grabbed. This is not. I don't think I would do this now, maybe, but I couldn't think of anything, so it was like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. Like, I take my own life, and then I walk off stage with it around my neck, and then the song kept going for like another fucking 8 minutes, I swear. So I came back on just like flapping my wings like an angel. It was the worst thing. It was so like, dude, I'm like making a mockery of this guy's project. I feel like such a dick. And when it was over, he smiled and just patted me on the back like, thank you, thank you for doing that for me. And I don't think he came back to the class after that. I think he gave up. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Who is this shithead in the chat that keeps posting the fucking Matrix? Like, the chat explodes with the... No, who is this? What is this shit? Hold on. I couldn't get it to work. Sorry, I tried to ban his ass, but it didn't work. Oh, man. Anyway. Yeah, so that's... Can I talk about the East Coast trip? I've already talked about East Coast trip. I have a feeling that version 4.1 will be done and released by the end of 2019, right before Todd and Aaron. That's a good feeling. I hope you're right. Hope it's out as soon as possible, because it's ridiculous it hasn't been yet. I think everyone feels that way. There's so much more we could say, but there's so much that was out of our control, and it really kills me. It really, really kills me. It's defeating. But it'll come out at some point. It's just a bummer. I'm really sorry about that, though. And I don't hold against anybody who are, they're kind of like, where is it? Because you're excited. Fuck, I should be so flattered that anyone's excited about it. But some people also have been kind of like just harassing us. Like, they send us a pissed email every day, and it's like, well, that's not going to get it out either. That's the only thing, I guess, that's a bummer. But I understand their excitement, and, we didn't deliver at the time that we said we would either. So I get the dismay. Just, is the Netflix version of Ava worth watching? Yes. It's 100% worth watching. Don't listen to this shit about it being like invalid or not, whatever. It is a great version of it. Now, there are things that aren't preferable. There are scenes that maybe through the subtitles are not, maybe some messaging is not as clear as it could be, or as, it's on this side versus the other. But that's just the nature of subtitles. I feel like it's up to you to research those parts and kind of get the original intention if you feel like it might not be, So, it's definitely, the Fly Me to the Moon thing, they got rid of that song. That does bum me out. And not even because of it being in the end credits, that being gone, but there's an actual scene in the show that's missing that in the background, and that does make me sad, but it's not enough that I would say don't watch it. There's too much great stuff in that show to invalidate it because of a couple little things. But there's some subtitled parts though that they maybe didn't do as good as they could, and again, I would read about it, and make up your own mind. Are you going to buy any Funko at Comic-Con? No. Funko is like it's like Mad Max at Comic-Con. Like, good luck to you. I'm glad some people are watching Ava. This may be covered before, but is it called version 4.1 because Sequence Erase was sort of version 4? No. I think the point 1 was added because it's kind of its own thing. Version 1, 2, and 3 were these 6-episode kind of seasons. And then version 4.1 is just kind of going to be, it's kind of one thought. It's just one episode, but it's a long episode. Do you know what I mean? It's one, like a movie kind of thing, as opposed to, here's 6 different episodes, I think it's just kind of to differentiate it. Did the remake of version 1, episode 1 ever get posted anywhere? I know you screened it a few times at cons or game days. It's on our DLC Blu-ray that we put out. It's on there with commentary, I think, and all that stuff, but it's not online as far as I know. But I think we should make a better effort to put some of that stuff online, because a lot of people don't even know that exists. Did you ever want to go back to making full episodes of anything? Do I ever want to go? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Will 4.1 get a physical release? Yes, our plan is to do that, because I know there's some people who want to see it that way. And at least as of now, the plan is to do it that way. Are you going to do a big figure update for your STCC pickups? Yeah, I'll do a figure update later. Will you be streaming the entire series at some point? I don't know. I'm not sure. Because at some point we need to get the box set back in print, or digital or something. Do you usually import your figure arts or buy them from a U.S. retailer who already has them in stock? I do both. I do it all. North, south, east, and west. Looking forward to behind the scenes for 4.1. Yeah, you'll definitely get plenty of that. Oh my God, you're going to be drowning in behind the scenes for 4.1. And what's really going to blow you away is how long of a span of time it covers. You're going to see behind the scenes from now and back then. Like, oh my God. Have you ever tried getting into Gundam? I really liked Gundam Wing. I liked G Gundam. I liked 8th MS Team. I think I was going to watch Gundam 2000. Is that what it was called? Or Gundam... I was going to watch one of them and I ran out of time. Oh... Will I use Netflix to re-release version 1 through 3 the same way Netflix did for Evangelion? Yeah, that's up to me. Yes. Coming to Netflix tomorrow. I'm going to have it up before they have the new Toys That Made Us, or We Make Toys, or Toys That Made a Mess, or whatever the hell it's called. Are you excited for D23? I am, but I'm going to stay there the weekend and go to the whole show, hopefully. And my hotel, got bought out or closed or something. Like, the hotel that I booked for it is like, we don't know if we have a room for you. We don't know. You might be out on the street. We don't know. So I'm kind of like, well, okay. I mean, I live close enough, but I don't want to drive up every day. So I don't know. I have to figure that out. But D23 will be cool. The only thing I'm worried about is the park stuff. They're announcing more Epcot stuff, and I'm worried they're really going to, gut Epcot. I'm really scared about that. Amazon Prime Video doesn't care. They have gameplay footage and shit like that. Really? Kind of surprises me. Greg's Vice says he got a room for Anime Expo at the JW and they ran out of room and bumped us to the Marriott for free. No kidding. Is there a Marriott connected to it or near it? Or where's that? What is going to go down with Game Days? Currently working on booking one of the guests right now. We'll have it done real soon, hopefully. There's a huge Marriott downtown. Oh, okay. Are you excited for the new Ghost in the Shell anime? I've never seen Ghost in the Shell. The original Ghost in the Shell movie. I've never seen it. I saw a couple episodes of Standalone Complex just because it was on and I thought it was cool, but that's it. I've still never seen it. As long as you had subtitles to the versions, they won't care and you'll get paid. Classic Game Room and other YouTube channels have their shows on there. Yeah, maybe I should do that then. Shit. Jared, let's talk about that. Maybe Amazon Prime Video is the place for the version episodes. We've been trying to find the right way to digitally distribute them. Maybe that's the way to go. Yeah, people are praising Eva on Netflix. Yeah, I mean, if you've never seen it, watch it. Just look it up though when you're done and see the differences in the translations and make up your own mind. Hey Rocco, I've never been to PAX. What's the best PAX to go to? Thinking about PAX Prime. If you've never been to PAX at all, I would say PAX Prime. I feel like that's the de facto. It's like the time tested. It's in that convention center. It's laid out really cool. That convention center is really cool. I love Seattle. It's really nice. You know, the weather's really good. I mean, during that time anyway, I like it. The most kind of exclusive crazy shit is there. I think Prime is the best. to go to if you've never been to one. But I will say I really like Boston's PAX East, because of, I feel like there's more of an indie spirit behind it, if that makes sense. People there are really excited to be out of the cold, and everyone's kind of sharing their game culture. Like, look, I made this game. I made these shirts. I made this art. I feel like there's a little bit more like exciting community maybe in the Boston one, but PAX Prime in Seattle is where they're going to show the most flashy stuff, and it's a really well designed show there. So I would go to that one first, and the other ones if you can't get enough. Did I pre-order Avengers Endgame on 4K Blu-ray? No, I didn't. But I just got Shazam just showed up, which is kind of, you know, I really liked Shazam a lot. I thought that was a really adorable movie. Endgame was probably better in terms of, if we're talking superhero stuff. But I don't know. Maybe I like Shazam more. Shazam was just like so genuine and sweet, and I appreciated that. I don't know. There's actually been some superhero. I've been so like to superhero stuff lately that I was surprised how much I enjoyed both of those. And I saw Spider-Man the other night, the new one, and I thought it was great. I loved it. The what is it? Far From Home. I did not like Homecoming. I really didn't like Homecoming, but I thought the new one was great. Like, it actually got all the cute characters were involved. They were all funny, but actually involved in the story, and the humor worked with the story instead of against it. And Spider-Man actually had some moments to be cool on his own. Now, people told me I was going to lose my mind at the mid-credits scene, and I have to say I didn't really care about that much. It was the opening that made me freak out. Maybe it's because the glass ceiling had already been broken. But the opening of that new Spider-Man was what got me. That opening was, if you gave me $1 billion to make a Spider-Man movie, I would have done that opening. That's what I would have done. And Jake Gyllenhaal was great. I really liked it. Ken Doma watched yesterday. Wasn't bad. I thought you were giving it a bad review, but the love story was really predictable and bland. Yeah, I agree. It was a dumb movie, but I had a good time. Crawl. People keep telling me they saw Crawl, but I actually don't know anything about that movie. I'm really flattered people thought of me during the opening of that Spider-Man movie, because I really was. I saw that and I was like yelping out loud in the theater. I was like, yes. So yeah, the mid-credits thing, that was crazy, I guess, but I was just like, yeah, great. I thought, I mean, it was cool. The opening was my shit. What do I think of the news of the original John Connor being in Terminator? I don't give a fuck about the new Terminator. I don't care. They could announce that Barack Obama is going to be liquid metal in the new one. I wouldn't fucking go. They could announce that Paul McCartney rides a hoverboard with Biff from Back to the Future in that fucking movie, and you wouldn't get me in the theater. You could tell me that it was good, and I still wouldn't go. That's it. That's the best example I could think of. The video of the game show that you guys retweeted is unbelievable and seems like a Mega 64 bit. Yeah, there was a show called Beat Shazam, and this contestant wins all this money, and then they just go to his in memoriam right away. In case anybody didn't see the clip or didn't watch the whole thing, you got to watch it. Guys, I'm getting really tired. Maybe it's time for bed. I think it's what time is it? It's like 8 o'clock. It's not even late. But I really am going to go to bed in a second. I'm already in bed. All I have to do is push this little button, and the stream ends, and the dreams begin. Yeah. Did I see that your Mom's House podcast watched Septic 5 on their show? Yeah. Tom Segura, is that his name? I'm really tired. Tom Segura. On his podcast, they showed Septic 5, and they already showed my video of my Garth Brooks parody up when I was on the toilet. So these guys they're good guys. People are like, you should do their podcast. I don't think that's up to me, but I would love to. I've watched their show a bunch since I was on it that one time, and I thought it was good. People keep quoting, I can make your bed rock. I haven't sang that song. Is it just because I'm in bed? Oh, they played BB890? They played his videos too? Man, dude, they gotta have me on. Call me Mr. Flintstone. I can make your bed rock. Okay, I think it's my turn. I think it's time to put this pussy on your sideburns. They think I'm bad. You're probably right. But hitting me like button downs on a Friday night. I'm so pretty like. Da 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 da. Me and my short skirts. Me and my Eggo whites. And they're like, Nikki, don't stop. You the bestest. And I keep coming off the top. Asbestos. If you could, would you get Homeless Guy Eats Crap as a guest for game days? I don't... If I had... are you talking about fudge? I like fudge. Tight. I like fudge. I love you, sushi roll, hotter than wasabi. I race for your love, shake and bake, Ricky Bobby. I'm at the W, but I can't meet you in the lobby. Girl, I gotta wash myself, cause I'm not just anybody. Is that what he says? Girl, I gotta wash myself? I think I made that up. I'm 99% sure I made that up. Girl, I gotta wash myself. Was he a dirty ass or something? What? I keep running back and forth. Soccer team. I'm glad there's someone in the chat reminding everyone this weekend is the last Splatfest. Because I sure wasn't going to do it. Okay. Do I have any dating advice? Yeah, you came to the right place. Stay in bed and show everyone on Twitch your Roger Rabbit record you got. Did I get the Metal Gear record? Yeah, I just showed it 2 seconds ago, Jared. Jared, where were you? Jared. Isn't that sick? Come on, that turned out good. I really wasn't planning to get that, and I was so impressed with it. Give me a break. Okay, I'm probably going to go in a sec. Oh, I'm way past an hour. Yeah, I should probably get out of here, guys. I hope this stream was okay. I really hope it wasn't too big of a waste of time. It was like this or nothing, man. I was like not going to be able to get out of bed. So this was my trump card. Anyway, we're going to be at Comic-Con tomorrow. I think we're going to do our panel. What do you mean I think we're doing? Yeah, we're definitely going to do our panel at about 7:30. Why did I say about 7:30? It's going to be at 7:30 in room 5AB at Comic-Con. Okay, Kevin in the chat is saying, I hope there's an earthquake during the panel again. Why would you say something like that? Why would you say that? Any vids from Anime Expo RTX? I think what we're showing at our Comic-Con panel is pretty much the same as Anime Expo. I think. You like these streams? You wish there were more? Thank you, Ultra Spirit. I appreciate that. But alas, all good things must come to an end. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna turn this off. But thank you for your viewage. That was the weirdest send-off I've ever heard in my life, but thank you guys for watching. Does that include the not approved vids that were shown at Anime Expo? I think, if we're thinking about the same thing, I think yes. Okay. Oh, It Me Nito just got here. Hello. Well, I'm leaving It Me Nito, so you blew it. Some people are asking about 64-day orders, Mega 64-day orders. Those have a lot of them have shipped, and the rest will ship in with the weekend's over. So sorry it took so long. We got many more orders than we thought, so we were a little bit overwhelmed, but they are coming. End on some jizz play. What do you... I don't have the instruments here. Actually, do I? I'm not getting out of bed. You couldn't pay me. You couldn't offer me. No one here has enough that they could get me out of this bed right now. Okay. Oh, man. How am I going to turn the lights off? Like this. Check this out. Hey, Siri, turn the lights off. Good night.